Doctor, are you duly licensed to practice medicine and surgery in the state of New York? Yes, and I have been so licensed since 1963. Are you board certified, doctor? I am. Do you have an area of specialty? I do. And what is that? It is sports medicine. What is your medical specialty, doctor? Orthopedics. Do you have a subspecialty? I do. Which is what? As I said before, it is sports medicine, I would term it. Defendant's counsel. Your Honor, the defendant will concede the doctor's qualifications in his area of specialty. The court. Do you accept the concession, counsel? Plaintiff's counsel. Yes, Your Honor. The court. So it is stipulated that the doctor is qualified as an orthopedist and you don't have to proceed to interrogate him on that subject. Plaintiff's counsel. Yes, Your Honor. The court. Go ahead. Doctor, in the course of your professional practice, did you have an opportunity to see the plaintiff? Yes. When was the first time that you saw the plaintiff, if you recall? From my records, I saw him on January 8, 2002. At that time, did you perform an exam, doctor? Yes, I did. What part of the body did you examine? I examined the right knee. Did the plaintiff convey to you this history of a work-related accident, doctor? Defendant's counsel. Objection. The court. Overruled. You may answer, doctor. Yes. He said that the present complaint started 4 days ago when he fell at work, sustaining an injury to the right knee which became swollen right away. You say the present complaint, doctor. Did the plaintiff have any complaints at the time of your exam? Yes. He was complaining of right knee pain. And you conducted an exam, correct, doctor? Defendant's counsel. I object to the leading, Your Honor. The court. Objection overruled. I'll allow it on these non-essentials. Yes, I did. What were your findings? My findings were the right knee was swollen and tender, and the range of motion of the right knee was restricted in the terminal few degrees of flexion. Was there anything else, doctor, that you found? I found, among other things, that the x-ray exam was within normal limits. Did you continue to treat the plaintiff after that, doctor? Yes. Defendant's counsel. Counsel, do you think you could cut to the chase? Plaintiff's counsel. All right, Your Honor, but I would appreciate a little latitude. The court. Go ahead. I saw him 2 weeks later. At that particular time, did you make a request for any diagnostic testing? Yes. I ordered an MRI of the right knee joint because at that time the complaints were mainly confined to the medial joint line, which is a very specific sign for a torn medial meniscus. Defendant's counsel. Move to strike as not responsive. The court. Objection sustained. Strike it. Doctor, did you continue to treat the plaintiff subsequent to the January 22 exam? Yes. I saw him on February 19, 2002. At that particular time, did you have the benefit of any diagnostic tests? Defendant's counsel. I object as to form, Your Honor. The court. Objection overruled. Yes, I had an MRI of the right knee joint, which was taken on February 12, 2002, and it reveals that there was a tear of the medial meniscus. Did you discuss any treatment with the plaintiff during that period of time? Yes, I suggested to him to consider right knee arthroscopic evaluation and meniscectomy. What was the response of the plaintiff to that, if you recall? He agreed. Defendant's counsel. Objection, Your Honor. What did he say? The court. Objection sustained. We requested, since this was a compensation case, permission to have the operation. At any time, did the plaintiff have the operation? Yes. When? April 24th. By whom? Myself. Doctor, when you performed the operation, what did you find? The findings were that it was a large medial plica, which is fibrous tissue rubbing over the anterior medial aspect of the knee joint. Okay. Also, there was a big chondral defect. It was 1 by 1.5 inches in the medial femoral condyle at the weight-bearing area. Doctor, did you find any calcium deposits at that time? Defendant's counsel. Objection. Leading. The court. Overruled. At any rate, it is noted in the bill of particulars. Yes. Also, there were tears involving the posterior corner of the medial meniscus. Doctor, after you performed the surgery, did you continue to treat the plaintiff? Yes, I saw him on May 2nd when I removed the sutures. Defendant's counsel, I object to the answer and move to strike it out. The court, I will allow it. You say that you removed the stitches. You know if he was working on May 22, do you? No, he was not. I do know that as a fact. When did he cease work, doctor? I don't recall, but definitely not after the operation. Are you saying he ceased work? Yes. Let me scan my notes again. Usually, since I don't do too many of these cases, I am not defendant's counsel. Objection to counsel's musings, if Your Honor please. The court, don't preface your questions with meandering statements on your own, counselor. Doctor, at the time that you saw him on May 2nd, did you perform an exam? Yes. What were your findings? He still had a swelling of the right knee. Okay, but it was less than before the operation. The findings of the surgery were discussed with the patient. Was he referred for physical therapy? Well, he was advised to be re-evaluated. Doctor, did you form an opinion with a reasonable degree of medical certitude as to whether the plaintiff was disabled at that time? Yes. What was that opinion? He was temporarily disabled until he would rehabilitate his knee joint. Did you continue to treat the plaintiff? Yes. When was the last time you saw the plaintiff? I saw him on June 18, 2002. Did you examine his patella? I did. Did you examine his meniscus? I did. How would you characterize that exam? As an exploratory exam. I wanted to get the lay of the land. I guess that's one way of uttering it, doctor. Let me ask you. How's it?
Quite good. How fast was that?
Let's see now. Well, it's 5 minutes at 200, timed out. And it says here 4 minutes. Oh, no, that's right. It's I can't tell because in the middle of it, for some reason, it stopped at the 7-second mark.
Yeah.
And I had to do it over again, so that was. Oh, I